All right, what's going on, you guys? Nick here with Nick Strength and Power. So we are now just 8 weeks away from the 2019 Mr. Olympia coming up here in September. And Roelly Winklaar has shared with us yet another physique update at 8 weeks out from the Olympia. This time, in addition to his signature most muscular pose in that magic mirror at Oxygen Gym in Kuwait, in this video, he's actually showing off his midsection and showing off his abs, which I think is honestly one of the most important things for Roelly Winklaar, because everybody knows that Roelly is this big, freaky mass monster. He's got a freaky most muscular pose. He's got these crazy round shoulders and arms. That's never been a problem for Roelly. What the thing that seems to be hit or miss would be the midsection and also the conditioning. So to see the midsection looking that tight and his proportions looking that good and having that level of control over his midsection at this point in his prep at 8 weeks out, I think is a very, very good sign for Roelly. Now, I honestly do believe that Roelly is going to be a top 3, probably a top 2 prospect at the 2019 Mr. Olympia. He could even be a front runner to win the 2019 Mr. Olympia. Honestly, without Shawn Rhoden, without Phil Heath, without Big Ramy, without Kai Green, this Olympia, it just really is wide open. We can't say it enough. This Olympia is going to be a very competitive Mr. Olympia. I think we're going to have a completely different top 6, a top 6 that we've never seen before as far as the placings and the orderings, and we're going to have, obviously, a new Mr. Olympia this year. Now, honestly, I think at this point, what we're looking at as far as the top 3, the main contenders are going to be Roelly Winklaar, Brandon Curry, and William Bonac. Now, I think right now, Brandon Curry has the most momentum going into the Olympia, coming off that Arnold Classic win. Brandon Curry has a very good track record of making very quick improvements. And over the past couple of years, he's got a track record of placing better and better, looking better and better from show to show. And again, you got to follow that logic going from the Arnold to the Olympia. Based on his track record, we've got to assume that he's going to look better at the Olympia than he did at the Arnold. And at the Arnold, he beat Roelly Winklaar and he beat William Bonac. Because prior to Shawn Rhoden not being able to compete, the question was, yeah, he's good, Brandon's good, but is he going to be able to beat Shawn? We know he can beat Roelly, we know he can beat Bonac, but could he beat Shawn Rhoden? Now that question is out of the window. So I think that, Brandon Curry really has to be the #1 contender for that title in 2019. Roelly Winklaar probably the second biggest contender for that title in 2019. And William Bonac is going to probably kind of be a question mark. He's a fantastic bodybuilder, very complete. He's got a ton of size on his physique. When he couples that size with crazy conditioning, he's a very, very complete bodybuilder. Now, obviously, William Bonac's longtime coach, Neil Hill, is no longer working with William Bonac. So the question is going to be, is William Bonac going to be able to take that knowledge and basically that protocol that he's learned from Neil Hill and do this on his own and prep for the Olympia on his own and still look as good as he would have looked if he had still been working with Neil Hill? So I think there's going to be kind of a question mark next to William Bonac as we get closer and closer to the Olympia, how he's going to look. Just for the simple fact that dropping your coach at this point in your Olympia prep is going to be a massive change. No matter what, whether it's good or bad, positive or negative, dropping your coach at 8 weeks out is going to be a massive change for someone prepping for the Olympia. So it's definitely something that needs to be considered here. No matter how good of a bodybuilder William Bonac is, the fact that he lost his coach, it means something. So Roelly at 8 weeks out, looking fantastic as always. I'm sure we're going to have a lot more updates, a lot more posts, and a lot more of these guys showing how they're looking as we get closer and closer to the show. And as always, I will keep you guys posted on all those updates on this channel. So make sure you subscribe to this channel if you have not subscribed already. And as always, give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Nick Strength and Power, signing out.